This is my house, and I do as I darn please. Quotes to live by, maybe. All right. Well, today we are in Hanover, Pennsylvania, and I am sitting outside of the Goodwill. We're about to head in and see what we can find to buy and flip for a profit. Here we go. All right, so it looks like this shelf is now converted into Christmas. We're starting in the Christmas section. Usually the Christmas is in the back of the store. $1.99 on that. I feel like that's probably vintage. This looks like a hobbyist piece. They both do, but they're not. They're actually well done. And as far as hobbyist pieces go, I've seen some pretty bad ones, but those are actually pretty nice. Color of the week is black, in case anyone was wondering. I usually don't talk about that because I never get anything in the color of the week. It's usually everything else. So that's left in. I don't know why the little, oh, I think somebody glued those on. I don't think those are the, I don't know what's happening here. It's very confusing. That bowl is kind of cool. There's a modern barcode tag on it, so I'm almost wondering if it's like 1,000 Villages or something. Not quite sure. We're gonna go this way. There's some depression glass down there, but I don't really do much with depression glass. I really like this, and I think it's probably contemporary, but I love that color. I think I might buy it. Maybe. $4.99. It is flash colored, but the flash looks to be in good shape, so I'm gonna stick it in there for $4.99. That is BBP, $4.99. It kind of looks like it wants to be Salmon Falls with like a basket full of blueberries, but it is BBP. There's a little bit of value there at $4.99. I could probably make a little bit of money, so I'm going to stick it in there. And what is this? This is my house, and I do as I darn please. Quotes to live by, maybe? $3.99. It's definitely vintage. It's kind of fun. Looks like there's a little chip there on the spout, but I believe, is it a wall bucket? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's just a vase. But I really like it, so I'm going to stick it in there. Here is an old milk glass bottle. That looks like it has some age to it. It also looks like it came out of the ground. $1.99. Somebody may have dug that out of a dump or something. It's kind of fun. Poor little seal is still hanging out on the shelf. I was here the last time I was here, and he's got some damage on him. And I'm not going to dismiss the vases like I have been, because the last time I was here, I found some Murano. So we're going to take a peek and make sure we rule out the vases and don't just skip over them. Nothing is really speaking to me. This kind of has a cool texture to it. That was Yankee Candle. Kind of like a tree bark texture there. There's a few cheap milk glass vases, some typical florist cobalt things. That might be, no, I think I looked at this last time. I thought maybe it was Lenox. It's not. But yeah, that's what we've got going on here. So these vases here don't really have much value by themselves. But I found that if you lot them together, if you get a big lot of them, you can put them all together and they sell better as lots. Now we are going to check out this shelf, which has a lot of figurines. Actually, the next few shelves have a ton of figurines, so we'll see what we can find. I really love this Basset Hound, and there's a little kitty to go with it. Jazzco Taiwan. They're $3.99 each. I don't think I'm going to mess with those. Are those, I think those are coasters maybe. Swan on them. Oh look, there's a whole bunch of these little bells. We should put them all together. I just realized that these are all the same thing. My goodness, $2.99 each, I guess. I don't know if I can do that. There we go. Now the whole family is reunited on the shelf. Somebody will come through and be like, that's what I wanted today. I wanted a whole Jazzco bell collection. You're welcome. I put them all together. Oh, she's cute. I like that. $3.99. You can see she's got a tulip on her back. Kind of a Dutch design. Made from cloth and then painted. I really like her for $3.99, so I think I'm going to grab it. That's one of those things. What is it? Disney, made in China, something, something. I know nothing about those, so I'm going to stick with my wheelhouse today. We're going to try not to. Ooh, what is this? This is a quilt. Somebody stitched a quilt down there. That's kind of fun. It has a whole barnyard scene. Looks like it might be hand stitched. I kind of really like that. I made what does it say? Is there a tag on here? It's probably like made in China, right? Britannica Home Fashions made in China. All right. So maybe it's not hand stitched. Maybe it's just really sloppily stitched. It is cool though. It is cool, but you guys know I have a ton of quilts, so I'm not going to. I'm gonna not buy it. Sometimes they have nicer things on the end caps. I see the bedpans are still there. $19.99 on that one. Oh, we have to do this aisle. Let's go down this aisle. But first, let's check out this biscuit jar. The little bee or cicada on top. Original handle that isn't fraying, which is surprising. I can see that there is a crack there, and it is $9.99. Let's take a closer look at that crack. I think I could probably double my money on that, so I'm gonna grab it. Remember when I said that I wasn't going outside my wheelhouse today? Because I just found these amazing tribal masks. Some of these look, well, oh, so I have a friend who actually collects these, and he taught me a little bit about them. And one of the things to look for is on the back of the mask, you can actually see where they are carved out. And in this case, you can see where it has actually been carved out of the wood. So that tells me that it might not be like a typical tourist piece. They're pretty cool. I'm still getting like touristy vibes, but how much do we have on those? $19.99. This is my favorite, I think. I don't know if these are Balinese. Oh, handcrafted Ivory Coast, West Africa. This one is $35. Holy smokes. Oh man, that's probably why they're sitting here. I gotta think about that, and maybe if they're still here when I come back around, I'll grab them. But 35 on that is a bit high for me. That appears to be Capodimonte, $1.99. There's no damage on it, but I don't really want to mess with it. I'm gonna leave it. I'd rather buy something I'm excited about. Alaska. There's an Alaska ashtray. Actually, the eyes are really well done on that. And then I noticed there's an owl back here. My friends are all looking for owls right now because Yvonne is hosting an Owl Always Love You sale that is like owl themed on Whatnot. So all my friends are looking for owls, but I wasn't able to participate in this sale, but it looks like a lot of fun. I have this. I actually have this exact plate, but it doesn't have that gold. I kind of like it with the gold. Wish mine had gold. I think that might be contemporary. Looks like there's a sticker underneath the Goodwill sticker, so it probably is something modern. Sold in a home decorative store. This looks Italian. Italy. Put a really large cappuccino in that. That kind of looks like Oogie Boogie, and I like it for $2.99. It is hobbyist painted, but it even has the little light in there. And those lights cost more than $2.99 at a craft store. Oh, hey, look at these. I really like those for fall. Made in China. Huh. How much is it? $2.99. Maybe not. Santas with the S in quotations. It's funny. I think they're probably Taiwan or something. Well, this shelf looks extra busy today. I don't remember it being this busy with things. But we're going to check out the mugs and the cups and all of that nonsense. See if anything speaks. There's a conch shell up here. Conch, is that how you say it? Conch shell. $4.99 on that. But I don't really, I'm not excited about it. It doesn't excite me. If I'm not excited about it, I found it sits around and doesn't get listed. So trying to keep it to things that excite me. There's some, this looks like Jeanette down here. This like real, like, it's not real deep iridescence. I'm pretty sure that's Jeanette on top. And I know that that's the Louisa pattern from Jeanette underneath. So $3.99 each. I currently have an iris and herringbone just going into my booth. And I think I have it priced at like $8, maybe $4. So I'm not going to mess with any more of that. This is really neat. I like that. Oh, it's photograph. Of course it is. I'm telling you, I need a photograph emoji. So the reason I leave photograph behind is because It's just really heavy and it's kind of annoying to ship. And it just doesn't have the resale value that justifies it. But what do we have down here? These are cool. What are these? Royal Jackson. I don't think I've heard of Royal Jackson before. Huh, it is really pretty. I love the floral. There's a whole set. Dinner plates, salad plates. I don't know what kind of plates these are. And even teacups back there. Maybe I'll look that up. Oh, my ring's falling off. Have to be careful, this ring doesn't fit that well. Here is some more Christmas to browse through. A lot of it is contemporary, but this is proof that if you need anything for Christmas decorations, go first to the Goodwill, because there is a lot of it. Let's see, over here, I'm seeing a lot of these candles, those vintage candles. Some plushies. Here's a stained glass angel. She's broken. I don't want to cut myself, so I'm not going to mess with that. Hobbyist figures. Again, the eyes are not bad. Sometimes they're really bad. What in the world is this? Oh my gosh, those are delightful. They're fuzzy fork and spoon. What is that? They're Christmas forks and spoons. I never really associated forks and spoons with Christmas, but when you add holly leaves and bells and stuff, I guess that makes them Christmas themed.
I thought, I thought that was...
There is a Santa Claus. He's not very exciting. All right, what is this? It's kind of wild. What is this thing? Is that a sewing wheel? A spinning wheel. A spinning wheel like in Sleeping Beauty, right? It's so random. I don't understand what's happening. Yeah. I just noticed these Christmas owls for $1.99 each. And I might snap a photo and send it to my friend Mary because she's having a hard time finding owls. And hey, look at these guys. What is happening here? $1.99. I'm not even like, what is that? Is that Avon? We're gonna have to investigate. I noticed there's a whole collection of this Kathy Ireland home by Gorham, so I decided that I needed to look it up because I was curious. And I searched Kathy Ireland Gorham and searched highest to lowest. And unfortunately, it just doesn't really sell for that much. That's it. Those are the sold listings. So that's a shame. It's actually pretty cool. There's quite a lot of it as well. I think they're all duplicates even. Yeah, that's interesting. And that's $1.99. Kind of like that. Cool hook. Bird's really colorful, so I think I'm gonna grab that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a crack, but I was willing to forgive it. It's a copper pots. What is this? Are those shakers? I'm kind of confused. I don't understand, but I like it. I think I might buy that. So I realized one of the hooks is missing on the top of this birdhouse. Because I'm like, how does it hang? Oh, it's actually in the bag. Oh, that's a bummer. It broke off in the bag. They're supposed to both hang from the tree. I don't know. There still might be value there. We'll have to look it up. It's very heavy and it feels quality made. Okay, well, I've circled back around. I did a little research as I was walking around. And there's a particular artist, Dan Guier, who makes these masks. And one sold for very good money. I don't know if he signs his masks or how I would know that that's the artist. But the masks I was looking at, they sold for a couple $100s. So, I mean, if I could sell this for a couple $100s, I'd be willing to pay that. But it's weird that there's like this tuft of hair coming out one side and not the other. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna buy it. If I was at an antique mall and I saw that for $35, I'd probably still grab it. This here could also be that Dan Guier. He made some elaborate masks and then some not so elaborate masks. But I'm looking it over and there are no signatures at all. So this is $20. I'm just gonna grab them all. Why not? Let's take a chance on them. Sometimes that's fun. Sometimes you pay to learn, and other times you hit the jackpot. So I guess we'll do a little experiment. This one actually has bells on it. So these ones are $20 each, and then the big one is $35. So definitely a little spendy. All right, well, I just bumped into a viewer, and she offered me these. She had found these and thought, oh my gosh, those are vintage and cool. And I'm like, yeah, if you don't want them, I'll take them for sure. So this is my favorite, I think, $2.99. That's a little archaic, but super fun. So those are neat. Some vintage cooking utensils. Now we're gonna keep circling because they are restocking at the moment, and you just never know what you're gonna find when they're restocking. I could just go ahead and look through their bin, but you know, it's more fun just walking around aimlessly. That's kind of a pretty embroidered piece. So this is $4.99. It has a marking on the bottom, ban.dough. And I looked it up, and they sell brand new for about $26. So for $4.99, I can make a little bit of money on that. Feel good about it. No, I'm not competing with the contemporary market. But this is got some age. Oh, it's McCoy, $4.99. Sweet. I knew it was something. I didn't know it was McCoy. So $4.99, I'll take the McCoy vase, as long as there's no chips. Ah, wait. There is a chip right there. So never mind, we're gonna put it back. It doesn't have real high resale value, so the fact that it's chipped really brings it down a notch. It's not really worth picking up. There we go. Let's peek through here, shall we? I see owls. Who makes those? Oh, they say USA. I don't know who makes them, but they're $1.99. I'll take I'll take owl shakers or owl shakers. Same difference. Pineapples. Corningware down in there. This is kind of neat, but I think it's probably contemporary. All right, I just have to take this ring off because it just keeps falling off. All right. Not gonna mess with any of that. Okay, so it looks like this is no longer Christmas. This is now officially the wood section. This is neat. What is this? Special edition, $14.99. Noah's Ark basket. Oh, that's cool. I wish all the little creatures were in there. I wonder if maybe they're over in the toy section. I like that. $14.99 though. I'm gonna have to look that one up before I say let's do it. Oh, here's another one, $9.99. I like this. 14th in the annual toy series. 3 little chick hens. That's adorable. Hey, if there's no resale value, I know a little almost 1.5-year-old that would like to play with that. Do we see any others? I think that's it. I think it's just those 2. Okay, so the name on these toys is Gerald Hen. It says handcrafted in the workshops of Gerald Hen. So I decided to look up Gerald Hen. And this is a rare complete set Noah's Ark. Oh my gosh, look at all of those. So that comes with a bunch of little pull toys. That would be the complete set. Obviously, we don't have the complete set. We just have Noah's Ark. But also, Gerald Hen apparently makes a spongeware. So that's neat. I'll have to go and look and see if I can find spongeware over in the cooking section because this looks like somebody's possible collection. Alright, here we get down to the pull toys. So they sell for about $40 each. This is 10. I think at 40. Here's just the basket. So that right there sells for about 40. But I'm going to go scour the shelves and see if I can find any more of this. What do we have here? That is not intended for food use. So what is its purpose? Because I thought that this was for tea or something, but I must be mistaken. Doesn't make any sense to me. That's fancy. That is a vessel of some sort. It looks like it could be studio art pottery. I don't know. I won't know until I take off that sticker. For $2.99, I'm willing to take a shot at it. Oh, look, it's a floral frog. there's a little frog hiding inside. So I'm gonna grab that. That is another owl. Oh my goodness. Look at that one. $6.99. See, now I'm like, maybe I should have been in that train because I have all the owls right here with me. I'll have to send a picture to Mary. Merriweather Market isn't that far from me, and she's going to be in the sale, so we'll snap a picture and see if she wants that awesome owl in her dress. Check out these bottles down here. These are great. These have a Ponto mark on the bottom. $1.99. There's a set of 3 of them. I'm going to grab those. No questions asked. Those are fantastic. I don't even know what you would put in those, but the aesthetic alone, I feel like, is worth some money. So we're going to just snatch those up. Those are fantastic. $1.99. Well, it started out slow, and here we are. I feel like that happens every time. Oh, shoot. $2.99. I think I've had this before. I think that it's a spoon rest. Or it could also be a trinket dish. $2.99. And then down here, this vase looked interesting. That's definitely new. That wasn't here earlier, but now that I'm touching it, I'm like, it's faux crazing, so it's not actually crazed. They've used that technique to make it look like it's old. And this is kind of neat. That's crazy looking. That's like a, oh boy. That is a big bottle. All right, well, I found a walking stick for Juliet. She's always looking for walking sticks since she's having issues with her knee still. We took her to a specialist, and the specialist, after her appointment, said, I don't know. Okay, great. Now what? So, next is the rheumatologist. But in the meantime, I'm going to get her this walking stick because she does like walking sticks. This is really neat. What is this? House of Hatton. Not a toy. Kind of like that. Quilt's for sale. How much? $2.99. No Sunday sales. I guess it's supposed to be an Amish figurine, but if that were the case, they shouldn't have given her a face. There's a vintage shoe planter. A little bit of a chip on that, but $1.99. That's not bad. Alright, let's go around the corner here. There is another owl, and I almost wonder if he goes with the set. I thought it was a set of 3, but I'm like, maybe I should grab that just in case. I've buried them at this point, so I can't check if it's a duplicate. No, I'm probably going to hand those off to Mary for her owl sale. I'm not going to keep those myself. That is GRHS. Alright, let's keep going this way. Those are vintage. This one has writing on it. Hotel Tropicana. Oh! That could be something. I don't think the Tropicana is there anymore, right? Maybe. When I'm editing, I'm going to look that up, but I'm pretty sure it's not. So these could be worth something. They're $1.99. I'm not going to waste my time looking them up because I'm only paying $1.99 for them. That is so fun. Oh my gosh, it's McCoy. I love the flowers on that. I had no idea that was even going to be McCoy. That is so much fun, and it's so colorful and cheerful, and I think we'll take it. It is $12.99, but I feel like there's still a little bit money to be made there. So we will grab it. I actually came over here to look for the spongeware. It's made in China. That maybe I could find some of the spongeware by that Gerald hen, but I'm not really seeing any. So I'm probably gonna get out of here. I think we've seen it. They're still restocking, but I want to get over to the antique mall before they close, so we're gonna call it quits. We've got a full cart, and I'm happy with that. Okay, well, our total spend here at Hanover today was $248. That's a little more than I've spent in the past, but I had to take in consideration that each of those masks were $20. I think there were 3 or 4 masks, plus the $35 for the large mask, so about $100 was masks. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on that. I don't know those very well, but I think I'm gonna get out of here now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see all of you tomorrow. So.